Ah, I clicked the wrong one. Damn it. That's right. Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Monday Munchin, where we're going to begin the week with something to eat. Wait, did I come up with that already? That sounds really good. Where we're going to begin the week with something to eat. I'm Ling. I'm the L in the BLT bar. Oh, come over here. Support! Thank you, Tony! Yeah, so I think it's been a little over a week or two when I was supposed to start streaming. I was supposed to have our last stream, so thank you everybody for being patient. So yeah, here we are today. I think there's actually somebody that pointed this out. We haven't, I haven't cooked in the kitchen in a while and like done a little stream in the kitchen. So the order in which this happened was I decided before I finished what I'm basically going to talk about all day today. Before I finished Culinary Class Wars, which is basically my new personality. I'm obsessed. It is a series on Netflix. It's basically like a cooking competition, like a cooking competition show, but literally if it were just like live action anime. Awesome. That did sound nice. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate it. Woof! Hi, Sissy. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome to the kitchen, everybody. Pull up a seat. Yeah, so the order of operations that this stream happened, the idea for it was I started Culinary Class Wars, I don't know, probably a couple weeks ago, and then I really got like into watching it. And before I finished, I decided, like before I had like taken a little bit of break, and then before I picked up the rest of the series, I was like, oh, I'll just do a cooking stream on Monday. That'll work, right? And then I finished Culinary Class Wars last night, and now I'm like, I'm fucking fired up. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. I actually have a little bit. I did a little bit of prep work, and I definitely cleaned up the kitchen, which is good. But a lot of it's gonna be kind of really practicing my knife skills. And there is there's a technique that I learned. Well, I saw. I haven't practiced it yet, but I wanna try it out. It's gonna involve green onions. We fucking love green onions in this house. Check it out. Oh, yes. Thank you, Tony. Honestly, good idea. Ugh. I can tell my back's already starting to hurt. If you guys have not... Okay, so before I start blabbing about everything, Culinary Class Wars is basically, the whole... There's series of people that go on, all that good jazz. If we don't want spoilers, let me know now. If you don't care about spoilers, I'll talk about everything. And, like... Sometimes it's one of those things where I also am like, I don't care about spoilers, but I don't even know who characters are and stuff like that. So I'm like, oh wait, even if I hear something, I guess I wouldn't really know until I start watching. Oh, ow. Nope, I thought I had to pop my back. Those are beautiful, right? These green onions are really pretty. Okay, we're gonna stretch. And it is Monday Munchin, Sunday sipping. So if you guys are sipping on anything, let me know what you're sipping on. We got water. We're gonna hydrate today. I added a new sticker. It's Ghost Juice, which is so cute. And then this is a cool. I think the person said it was a Wendigo. I didn't know they can look like this. They're very pretty. This one is very pretty. I know actually Trey and I played Until Dawn on stream. One of the very first games we played, and those Wendigos did not look the same as this one. So I got this one. Spooky season might officially be over, but it's always here in our heart. Give me them spoilers. I have no Netflix. I'm here for chilling. Okay. Whenever you come hang out, Tony, I will subject you to Culinary Class Wars, or I'll just blab about it and y'all can listen. Yes, if you're sipping on anything, let me know. Let me hydrate, because I know Tony, you redeemed hydrate. I even try to go with like neutral tones today for our stream outfit. I'm like, okay, the beige shirt, love this beige crop. It does get a little weird in the back sometimes, it gets scrunched up. But I went for a black apron. I turned the apron that says "I'll feed you fuckers" inside out, but this is a canvas one, so I feel a little bit more professional. But there's no pockets, so that sucks. So yeah. Anyway. Okay, hold on. My camera's set up a little differently, so it's. I'm tall. I'm much taller than the camera. Also, how have you guys been? I know it's been a little while since we streamed, so tell me about everything. Tell me what's good. Life got the better of me and Trey last week. Actually, Trey was sick. This was their vacation week, but he ended up catching. I'm not sure. I don't know if it was like allergy related. I know I was allergy related for a little bit. I had like a little bit of a cough, throat thing going on, and then I took some Zyrtec, and I have been taking Zyrtec, and I feel better. That's kind of how Trey basically just got like the worse, the much further intense symptoms. So he was like in bed for a couch lock basically for a couple days to rest up. But it was, I guess luckily on vacation, but he was like, I want to do things other than like be sick on vacation. I'm like, at least a time now where you like can have this work and stuff. Excuse me. So he's all better now, which is good. And then obviously spooky season was here, so we celebrated spooky season, spooky day. And yeah, now we're here. It's November, y'all. It's November. the Until Dawn game was based off actual Wendigos from actual legends. The newer versions are deer-like or have deer-like qualities or deer skulls. Yeah, okay, so I guess this is a newer one because yeah, she's pretty. She was calling to me. I was like, you know what? I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I also love things with hooves and horns that eat grass. Well, I think this one eats grass. I'm not sure. It might eat souls. But regardless, she's pretty. So. Okay, perfect. I do have music, I think, in the background. Let me know if it's either too loud or too soft, or if it's good, because I can adjust the volume too. So, to get us started today, let me tell you guys the menu. So, the menu for tonight is going to be sous vide pork chops. These pork chops are local from a local farm, which is super cool. Local raised. They've been in this sous vide. Can you see that? It's kind of it's in this pot right here. These guys have been sous videing for a little over an hour and a half ish now. We're gonna shoot for maybe like 2.5 hours in the sous vide, maybe 2 hours because they're a little bit thinner. And we're gonna take them out, put them in an ice bath, and like dry them up and stuff so that we can sear them. We're basically gonna sear these pork chops, and then we'll have a potato mash. I'm gonna try to. I usually try to look up recipes, and I think I've watched a recipe on YouTube. There's this a channel called Epicurious that does like cooking related content, and one of the chefs on there, his name is Chef Proto. But he has like how to make the best dish, like insert name of dish here, or like dish 101, and one of them is mashed potatoes. And I usually refer to it. I'm gonna see if I can remember from memory. I'm gonna see if I'm just gonna kind of make Ling's mashed potatoes, and we'll see how that goes. Kind of going off that video that I usually watch and refer to. So we got mashed potatoes. We'll have pork chops, sous vide pork chops, and I was going to have Brussels sprouts, but Aldi unfortunately did not have Brussels. So what we're gonna do instead is we are going to do green beans. Some green beans. These actually look really nice. So I'm gonna probably make a good portion of these because I'm in a kind of like a veggie mood. So yeah, we're gonna do green beans. So yeah, we're gonna start. What I meant to. This is what started it off. Hold on, she's kind of oogie. This one kind of oogie. Okay. Anyway, green onions. Hey, howdy! What's up, Mage? Hi, how are you? How's the fam? I see that you guys post little video updates on Facebook. I love seeing you guys. Thank you. I love it. I don't know why. It's because I had hairstylists that didn't know how to do bangs for my face for the longest time. So now that I actually have I freaking love my hairstylist. Now that I have a hairstylist that knows how to do bangs the way that I want them, I love it, and the short hair is just so freeing. To do this style, she will not. If you get like a filter on like TikTok or whatever, just to see how it would potentially look on her, and maybe you can like convince her that way. What I did was I basically, since my hair was like long, right? I just kept getting it shorter and shorter and shorter until she won't. Which is fair. That's okay if she doesn't want to. But I'm also that type of person that's like, I am a little impulsive, and my double-edged sword is my all or nothing personality. Because sometimes all or nothing is not productive. It's not productive behavior. But in this case, I was like, you know what? Yeah, fucking chop it off. So I chopped it off, and it's shaped itself over the years. Actually, over the past 2 years. Because I had different shapes and layers and stuff, and I finally have decided that this is my fave. So, I was like, maybe just like, hey, just keep. Because I think Trey also was like, I would love to see you in this type of haircut, and like, my personality is just kind of that way. I like trying new things and changes and stuff, and I am of the mindset that at this point in my life now, my hair does grow back. So this, I think I went without getting a haircut for maybe about 2 months. Which do not recommend if you need a haircut that needs maintenance, because man, my bangs, everything grew out. It was wild. But the amount that my hair grew out was crazy in like 2 months. It was literally, I don't know, like a couple of inches grown out. So, I mean, honestly, if I really hated it, I just put a hat on. It's now hat season. You put a hat on until it grows out. So yeah. Oh yeah, my green onions. So, we're gonna do the pork chops. We're gonna do the green beans. We're gonna do the mashed potatoes, right? We are gonna try a new knife technique, I guess, the cutting technique. I don't know what to call it. But one of the contestants on Culinary Class Wars, they did content, basically, like side content after the series was done. It finished up like about a month ago. He was well known on the show for his knife skills, so he had like a separate video that Netflix posted or whatever that was like, all right, here's this contestant, and you know, he was basically just like, I was really popular for everyone really liked my knife skills, so let me show you how to cut things, basically. And one of them was green onions, but in the way that I'll have to show you guys. So there's a dish, and I think these people, there's a couple contestants that use this as garnish. You slice it. I don't know why I'm so far away. Hop up from that. Keep up the good stream. All right, thank you so much for stopping by, Tony. I appreciate you. I'll make sure to post pictures so you can see the photos. But yes, I'll be on for a little bit, so if you have time and you want to hop back in, feel free to. But I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Bye. Music City Multicon. I didn't know that was this weekend. Unfortunately, we are not, since this week was vacation week, or this past week was vacation week. We are working this week, and Trey now works weekends since he works at a bar. So it's a little hard sometimes to like schedule things out, especially since we have a good majority of our friends that are like service industry or like, you know, shift workers. So it's scheduling things can be difficult sometimes. So enjoy for us. I want to see all the pictures, of course. But yeah, so there's a you can use this for a garnish or whatever, but it's just thin. It's basically just thinly sliced green onions. But the green onions are round, right? So what I had been doing, they're like long ribbons, basically, of green onions. So what I had been doing to make these ribbons is that I would basically just cut these in half, and then you have to cut each one of these in half, like proceed to slice more. Basically, they look like long ribbons or strands from them. It takes forever. I love the texture. I love the way they taste like dressing and stuff, because there's a Korean green onion like salad that has like a little dressing on it with the ribbons of green onion. But I hated cutting them because it took forever. So we're gonna try this new knife technique and just see how it goes. My knives are not the sharpest, so it's not gonna be as pretty, I know, but we're going for learning the technique. So that's what we're doing. So yeah, so to start everything off, because I am blabbing, let me go ahead and boop, boop, boop. Cool. All right. Okie dokie. Check some salt up here real quick. Okay, we're gonna start off with peeling our potatoes. We're gonna peel our potatoes. I actually have a trash. Oh, I did learn. Check it out. If you poke the end of this and you twist like this, that's how you get eyes out. Is that crazy? I don't remember where I saw it, but I was like, I didn't know that's what the end of a peeler was for. Let me... Actually, I'm gonna... Okay. Let me do one of these. What? What, mate? I didn't know! I had no I didn't know this. I learned something new. Or are we talking about the green onions? Bam, there you go. You basically have a little hole in your potato, but you've got the eye out. I mean, yeah, I guess so, but you know what I mean. I just got these potatoes, so there shouldn't be too many eyeballs on them. I did a quick Aldi run. These aren't super duper big eyes too, so honestly, as long as I just kind of get the big ones, we can peel them. I know some people do mashed potatoes with the skin on, but we're gonna do skin off this time. Oops. And I do have russet potatoes, which I think I have heard multiple times as I watch plenty of cooking videos that this seems to be the most popular potato for mashing. I was thinking about getting some Yukon Gold potatoes because they looked really pretty, but I wanted a good mashed potato, not necessarily just for aesthetics. Oops. Oh, I ruined a cooler potatoes trying some. Oh, really? All right, hold up. What foolishness are we talking about? Because sometimes TikTok trends are legit, and sometimes they are very not legit. So, I'm trying to think. I've seen Hasselback potatoes, and a lot of people like smashed potatoes, but I don't know if that's like a TikTok trend right now. Pretty sure I missed a step or two. Are we cooking them or like what? Like deep frying or what kind of potato are we talking about? I have a freaking garbage bowl, but none of my garbage is going in the garbage bowl. I'm actually doing good. I got a garbage bowl, y'all. Isn't that crazy? I usually just do the shit over the trash can. And then we are gonna peel this guy off. Because it's ugly. Okay. One potato. What we're gonna do is, first off, I'm gonna sharpen my knife-ish. Alright, we're not gonna keep the potatoes whole, but we will keep them kind of big. Put them in some cold water. And I have already rinsed these potatoes, so. Let me see if I can bring this over a little bit. There we go. More comfortable for me, and you guys can see. That rhymes. I'm not a very fast potato peeler. But I'd rather be safe than fast. And I'm also not on a time limit, so. Now, some of the stuff, guys, Culinary Class Wars is so freaking good. It is such a good show. Holy shit. I don't usually binge watch things, but once I got my roll going, I was like, I literally cannot stop watching this. Because reality TV is fun, but I'm not usually a reality TV type of person, but I love cooking, clearly. So, I've seen, we've seen like MasterChef. Trey and I recently watched one of the newer seasons of MasterChef, and like, we know how like dramatic reality TV gets, right? So sometimes I'm like, I'm not really into the dramatics. It's obviously entertaining. That's the whole point of it. It's like the entertainment part. But Culinary Class Wars does such a great job at like creating memorable characters. They're not characters, but they are characters. Like the contestants on the show, you really get to like. It feels like you're watching an anime. It's crazy. I like background noise when I art. Yeah. I think there's actually there's an English dub. I have not listened to it, so I don't know what it sounds like. But there is an English dub, so you can actually leave it on in the background and listen to it. The chefs on there are super cool. Like everybody that competes is really awesome. They have such a very wide variety of people that show up, which is really cool. So basically, it's culinary class wars. There's 2 classes of competitors basically that you have to compete in a series of challenges so that they can be number 1. So that boiled down is what it is. You're like, okay, yeah, whatever. That's like a cooking show. But the class part is the contestants are divvied up into 2 classes: the white spoons and the black spoons. So the black spoons are the unknown, like up and coming chefs, basically, that the world doesn't quite know yet. There's 80 of them. And the white spoons are already like world-renowned, very famous, like notorious chefs already that people know. It's based in Korea, so it's Korean based, but yeah, they're like very popular chefs in Korea. Oh shit, yeah. Look at her go. Speaking of anime, I just started Mashal? If Rock Lee attended Hogwarts? I don't think I know what Mashal is. Man, it's been a while since I've watched an anime too, which is why I was like, I felt like I was so sucked into culinary class wars because I felt like I was watching it like a somebody wrote this shit. And as somebody who also like loves cooking, it was really cool getting to see all these people in one space, and also marveling at like the set, and the production value of this show. Crazy. There was a like the first battle that happens, there's 80 people that are competing, right? So 80 people have to cook. I want to say they did them in groups of 40. There's 40 stations, 40 cooking stations, 40 like sinks, 40 prep tables. Like they have 40 of the eyes, stoves, freaking ovens, microwave, like the whole setup. I'm like, oh my god, the value, the production value is crazy. What's the name of the show you're talking about? If it's a K-drama, then Little Man's and I. Well, okay, so it's not a K-drama, like, because it's not like a written story. It's called Culinary Class Wars. Here, I'll type it up. It's actually in this culinary. It's on Netflix. Class Wars. Oh, okay. I was like, I didn't know the little guys. I mean, you watch anime together, so I don't know. It's called Culinary Class Wars. It is a reality TV show, but I just feel like it's written so well as a reality TV show that it's not over the top. And the challenges that they put the chefs through are so unique. Like, if you're gonna watch it, I will not spoil the challenges and stuff, because it's when you think they couldn't get any crazier, or just when you think they couldn't get any more creative when it comes to challenges, your expectations subverted. Crazy. Yes, the one on Netflix. Chef, is it Jisun is the one that's on the little trailer. She makes the tray that has the strings of sugar that come off of it. Super cool stuff. And like, it's really cool getting to watch so many chefs like do their thing, because there's 100 contestants. So I just feel like it's such a unique perspective on, and like a unique way to do a like a reality TV show, like a cooking competition. But it's so cool. It's cool. It's brutal. It's heart wrenching. It's funny. All the above. I ended up following like a shit ton of the chefs after I was done watching the show on their Instagram, because they had like their Instagram handle, and I popped in into the subreddit, and everybody, they had handles to all the chefs and stuff, and they're really, really cool. Like, these people are really cool, and like they're really cool at their craft. My favorite chef, I won't say anything, but my favorite chef is, I don't know. I have a lot of favorite chefs, actually. I like a lot of people, but one of my probably top favorite chefs was Chef Spark. So another like gimmick, I'll call it a gimmick, I guess. Another thing of the show is that the White Spoon chefs, everybody already knows, they're world renowned. You know them by their names. But the Black Spoons do not have names. Like, they're not allowed to tell everybody their names, because they have to earn their name. So that's like a shtick that they got to do, because they got to make it all the way to the end so they can earn their name and like tell the world who they are as a chef, which I think is pretty cool. So they have like nicknames basically that they give themselves. So one of my favorite chefs is a Black Spoon chef, Chef Spark. He runs an Italian bistro, I think, in Korea, and really, really love him. So one of my faves. There's some characters, like in episode 1 as well. The characters that show up to cook is it's pretty wild. Okie dokie. So we are going to turn on the heat on this. I'm gonna actually rinse out these potatoes. Here's all of our potatoes. So I've cut them into basically kind of even-sized large chunks. And we're going to rinse these out real quick and put them on the stove on cold water. I don't remember where I heard that start off with cold water and then go to boil, but that's what we're doing. That's what I've decided. One of these in half. Because the water needs to, everybody's got to be submerged in the water. Maybe if I rearrange this here. Ha ha! You just had to rearrange this okay. Okay. In cold water. And we are going to add a little pinch of salt. Put this bitch on high, get it to a rolling boil. Alright. Okie dokie. I'm gonna clean up my station real quick. Clean as you go. I did learn that. A lot of the chefs liked staying clean, which I mean, I always recommend. I had to really force myself to like clean as I go, learn how to clean as I go when I'm in the kitchen. The ending of the show got me my feels. They asked the question, what does cooking mean to you? And like everybody was talking about where they had come from and like what cooking meant to them, and like I teared up multiple times. Another one of my favorite chefs on the show is Chef White Spoon, Edward Lee. He actually won Iron Chef America. I don't remember when, but he is an Iron Chef America winner. And he's a Korean American, so the dishes that he made, he talked about like his identity, which I think I might have talked about before too, but his identity of being Korean and being American, and then trying to decide what that meant to him and what that meant to, the cultures and the people in the communities around him, and how it was like a struggle for him. before food, and like he wanted to display that in his food and like how he's grown as a person, as a Korean American person, what that meant to him, which I thought was really cool because I think a lot of people who are, you know, first generation or like, yeah, first generation of a different culture, like in this case, I'm first generation Lao here in America, so I'm Lao American. We really struggled, I think, with, I felt Chef Edward Lee's struggle with, like, the American kids told me, like, I wasn't American enough because I looked a certain way, and then, like, the Asian part of me, like the Asian community was like, well, you weren't born here in like the motherland, so you're not Asian enough. So lost in this in between of who we are, but where do we fit? Like, oh, I'm usually I'm a crier, right? Like I tear up, and I like to show my feelings whenever it comes to things like this, but like Chef Edward Lee, man, that it was really delightful is the first word that shows up. It was really comforting. I thought it was really, really neat that like getting to hear how he articulated his story of being Korean American. It really resonated with me. So one of my favorite chefs. Trey and I nicknamed him Chef Zaddy. He is a little older, but when he was cooking, they have really good B-roll. But when they were cooking and zooming in on him and stuff, me and Trey were like, wait a minute. Are we? Hold on. Chef Edward Lee kind of risen me up right now, cutting all the onions and shit, and like with his hair, he's got the silver fox look with like the white streak in his hair. So the pepper gray. We were like, wait a minute. Yes, sir. So yeah, another one of my favorite contestants, favorite chefs on the show. There's also, I think he was on my Instagram story. There's also another silver fox. Sissy said, "Ooh, say less." I will say, it's really funny, but some people have already come out with edits and like, yeah, we're watching Culinary Class Wars for, what do they say? I think like for the meat, because there's like meat challenges and stuff, right? But there's just basically a bunch of like the hot dudes that showed up. I feel like you would appreciate that. Okay, we're prepping. I'm waiting for mashed potatoes to boil, so let's go ahead and prep our green onions. Prep our green beans. We have a lot of green things. Green beans. Green beans. We're prepping green beans. That sounds like something I would say. Yeah, I'm here for the meat. The meat. There was one guy. It's kind of cracking me up. Because all the black spoons give themselves nicknames, right? So I'm trying to remember. There was one guy that was like, he was definitely like conventionally attractive, but he was giving off like fuckboy energy. And basically he was like, yeah, I'm a like a bodybuilder, and like I'm the fitness chef, I think is what he called himself. But he like didn't, you know, being a fitness chef, I want to say like something about seasonings was off, or like he was like looking down upon other ingredients and things that weren't like fitness. So yeah, I mean, that's slightly a bit spoilery, but I'll let you guess to see if he made it very far in the competition. So yeah, like people like that. There's a whole ass dude that showed up. Oh, his name is Chirpy. There's a whole ass dude that showed up in a like a chicken helmet, like a head suit. Is head suit the right word? I don't think head suit's the right word. Bet he did it. I don't know. I guess you'll have to watch, but you might be right. But yeah, Chirpy showed up. He apparently has like a really well-known Nashville hot chicken restaurant in Korea. I was like, oh shit, that's cool. He made a Nashville hot chicken sandwich. It looked good as fuck. But he had like a like a freaking it looked like a fursuit head, but it was like a chicken. It's just that's what he cooked in. Okay, so we are going to put the ends. Should I feel like this is a lot of green beans. I don't think we're gonna eat all of these green beans. So maybe I'll do half of them, and then I'll save the other half. It was funny. He's cool. Oh, you guys didn't see that. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do half of these green beans because they're large and in George. Yeah, as I continue to blab, what you up to tonight, Susie? You just hanging out? You doing some art? This looks like a decent one. Okay, we got mash, we got green beans, we got pork chops, which I feel like is a solid. I feel like what's happening right now is that my mouth is here, Ling. Why don't we just pick them up with our hands? We usually like bam. Okay, so we each get a handful. Thinking about arting or chasing my hubby through the city. Okay. Have you how far have you made it in the with chasing your husband around the city? I guess to the end of the game is probably what the question is. I'm in between, so I'm just hitting. Bro, the what's it called? The analysis paralysis, the decision paralysis sucks ass. I get you. Sometimes it sucks. Alright, cool. Yeah, you're like, oh bro, I literally just pick something, body. Like literally, let's just pick something, and you're like, but what about this? But what about that? We could. I'm like, oh my god. Please, just pick something. So yeah, I feel you. If I'm gonna make a vote, I say, since I'm doing something kind of active, productive, try some art. That would be my vote. Like, dead ass though, that's how it is. You're like, dude, come on. What the fuck? Let's see. I'm gonna put all of our green beans. And then I hate when I actually can't decide on anything, and then I literally can't. I don't have time to do anything. I'm like, are you kidding me? You gotta be fucking kidding me right now. Okay, these ones are done. There we go. Yeah, another, I can art. I'm working on this, an interactive piece. Do tell. Okay, yeah, we're not gonna do this. I just want to make sure that I'm gonna kind of gather all the little pieces out here. I think it's time. So okay, hold on. Where am I going with this thought right now? There are. Oh shit. I'll talk about the other chef I was actually about to talk about. He nicknamed himself Cooking Maniac. His name is Cooking Maniac, and this dude truly fucking loves food, man. Like he's super passionate about what he does. I think he's like, I really liked him because I kind of felt like I had very similar energy to him. Like he was very emotional, but like knew what he was doing, but still like, I don't know. He felt very human. And that's what I really liked about it. And they obviously played up his character, like Cooking Maniac, and like he's got like the crazy in his eyes. Like, I go crazy. I'm a maniac when I cook. So I thought that was like kind of goblin energy, and I thought that was really fun. But it was really cool getting to see him. I think in all the chefs, like in their element, doing the thing. They would cut to what's it called? They would cut to, you know, like the stadium where everybody's cooking. And you had music in post and stuff. the, especially when you went a little further in the series, the silence of everybody cooking because they were like doing their thing was really fucking cool. Like, it wasn't super dramatic with extra music blaring in the background because it's like a part of the challenge. It was, they were there to cook and they were going to cook. So I just thought it was so cool. But yeah, Cooking Maniac was one of my favorites. He definitely, I felt him. He was like a nervous wreck the entire time, but also like he was like one of those anime characters that was like, oh, all I need is like the my thing. And then when the thing cooking happened, he like zoned in and like used his bankai or whatever. You know what I said? Person on Blue Sky posted their OC on a couch and a slave on a couch for you to add to your OC interacting with theirs. Ooh, that's so fun. I've never heard of anything like that before. That's like a different flavor of like art collab, like an open art collab. That's really cool. Yeah, like a bankai of some sort. I don't know. Like, everybody had bankais and shit. They looked like, honestly, they looked like they could be like Bleach characters. Some of these people, shit. And then I knew there's two judges. I definitely knew one of the judges. I watch his cooking content. And he's really good friends with Jin from BTS, actually. So I knew him, but the other chef I didn't really know, but he definitely was like the cold, calculated, and like there's a process to things, and he was like the very calculative, the logic side, basically. Oh, not okay. I was like, I mean, I didn't question that because I was like, oh, maybe it's like a not safe for work thing. But okay, that makes sense. Open collab. I've seen a few, but I've never joined. Now's the perfect time, eh? That sounds like fun. Yeah, give it a shot. Give a little doodle and see what happens. I have to come to terms with the fact that sometimes I try things, and if I'm not feeling it, that's okay. I used to be under the like, oh my god, if I try this thing, I have to stick to it. No, I don't have to stick to it. If we don't like doing the thing, Ling, we could just do something else. I'm like, oh. It didn't occur to me that I could just change my mind. You like that logical? So, okay, the thing is, I thought I would. One, he doesn't have glasses. I like the other chef. He's kind of like the street smart guy. The guy that was like logical. Oh, everybody say hi to Brew. Logical and precise, and like, he felt a little too. I warmed up to him as I kept watching the show. Damn, no glasses. I know, no glasses. Listen, Chef Spark has glasses. You say hi, Doobie? You say hello? He's there he is. Say hi to your auntie. Yeah, Chef Spark has glasses. He can risk me up. I go hang out at your Italian bistro. I actually think he just opened up a burger joint, which is super cool. The burgers are really good. But yeah, I like Chef Spark. Oh yeah, but anyway, the precision, super like he felt almost too cold, calculative. So I was like, ah, you feel a little, and you've got to judge. Like, the first round is like you're judging 80 people, right? You have to have at minimum 80 bites of food. And let's say, okay, you know what? Let's say like it's split into 2 days, right? Because you had to film over multiple days. The first day, you have to have 40 bites of food. Minimum. That's a lot of fucking food. So, like, I get having to be specific, but also, he came off too, he wasn't assholey. I totally get it. But the strictness, I was like, sir. Like, there was... I'd be like, ew, you're out. Yeah, somebody would use banana, and you're like, nope, go home. They went home because they used bananas. There was somebody that made, oh yeah, so, like, in this first, bananas, bye. in this first, let's do some garlic. Oh. I also have. Wait, hold on. Oh. I think I'm gonna try to make a pan sauce with the what's it called? Pork. So let's see how that goes. Bananas, bye. There was somebody that made. In this first round of cooking, what you can do is you cook. The two judges come to judge what you cooked, and okay, let's see. Two judges come over, or no, actually, hold up, I'm getting this mixed up. Okay, first round of cooking, 80 competitors. There's 80 chefs that are cooking. There's 2 judges. The judges were split up between the 2 groups of 40. So you either had super cold calculative guy, Chef An, or you had street smart, very, very popular. I've used he's like the Guy Fieri, like everybody knows who Guy Fieri is type deal, like food mogul, street smart guy. Those are the 2. You got randomly selected to be on either side, basically. So everybody had to eat 40 bites of food. But as a judge, as you finish your dish, you ring the little bell, tell the judge that you're done. They'll come and judge them as you get finished. There was a person, or before I get ahead of myself, either judges come over, they eat your dish, they tell you can pass, go on, or you go home. There's only 20 seats available. 20 people, only 20 people out of this 80 can move forward, which is an insane amount of people to cut, which is crazy. But the judges also can do something called deferring the contestant. So basically, like, if they liked your dish or they felt like there was something missing but not enough to send you home, they'll defer you. And if the 20 seats don't fill up before, is that my timer? Alexa, stop. Thank you. If the 20 seats don't fill up before, or if they don't fill up after everybody gets done, the judges will pick from the deferred contestants to fill in the rest of the seats, basically. So yeah, this guy the Chef An, basically what happened was there was one chef that was like, all right, here's my dish. I think it's like cook your signature dish or whatever, right? He cooked his signature dish. It was pasta related, and like it was plated really pretty and stuff. However, like this dude put like what's it called, edible flowers on his little plating and everything, right? And Chef An asked him like, okay, hey, well, yeah, why do you have these flowers on here? And he was like, well, I'm plating, like it's supposed to add to the visuals, but he deferred this guy because he was like, yeah, I believe everything that goes on the plate needs to have a reason. It can't just be there for visuals. Like, it's got to add to the dish. So he deferred him. I was like, well, it added. I mean, I'm not a fine dining chef. I don't fucking know, right? But I'm like, isn't the visual aspect the reason why it's on the plate? I guess. So, yeah, this guy's he's Trey called him a robot. Yeah, I was like, it added pretty, but I guess it didn't add anything to flavor, which is what they were doing. But like, I don't. So yeah, he was a little. He was like kind of like the Simon Cowell type character judge. The judges squabbled a lot, which was really funny. They're actually, I think they're good friends, but like their opinions were so different. They had to, in missions and challenges where they had to agree, it like took them. Sometimes it took them a while to agree on what they wanted because they were arguing. Yeah, you gotta have one, right? Ugh. Okay, there we go. Ugh. I don't know how much garlic I need. Oh, shit. I got like 4 cloves out right now. Because I'm gonna do, let's see. I'm gonna do a pan sauce. And I'm gonna do garlic Should I do... Alright, should I do onions for my green beans, or should I just do garlic for my green beans? I don't know. Damn, look at this. Holy shit. This is a big-ass garlic. Oh my god. Do you see it in my palm? Which collar tag should I use for Dog Blaze? She's begging this OC for treats. Oh, that's so cute! Let's see. What are the options I got? I got the little fang. I feel like the Fallout Boy one would be a good one. Cause like if she's on a couch, it's like less mystical. It's like kind of like an everyday thing. Is there another one? I'm missing. I think I'm missing more, right? I know those two are. I know this shit's big. I'm like, what the fuck? I love fresh garlic. I fucking hate processing. I hate prepping it. It gets so sticky everywhere, and like I know you're like everyone's like just smash the thing and then it'll. It's a pain. It's so worth it, but it's a pain. Fang, Fall Out Boy, D20, or Pokeball. What color is the couch? One that just says dog. That's cute. God damn. Y'all see this? Green. I think the dog one is cute. I like that one. Either the dog one or the Fall Out Boy one. That's my vote. Alright, yeah, that guy. God damn, that's some massive ass garlic. Holy shit. There's only 3. Fuck it. Alright, we're just gonna do the whole head of garlic. Oh, I saw. Okay, so actually, speaking of the chef, I kind of want to try this out. The side content after a series comes out, they're like, oh, we're gonna interview the actors and like the people that are in the show, blah blah. So, Chef An had a hack to upgrade ramen, and his involved what's it called? Air frying garlic, like do a whole head of garlic, air fry it till it gets golden, right? And then you put that in the broth of the ramen, whatever ramen packet that you're using. I don't know if it's specific one that he was using, but ramen packet. That's what you do. And you let that kind of float around until you can squeeze the garlic out. So it basically becomes like a garlic broth kind of looking thing. It looks really good. So I was like, I might need to try that. Garlic ain't cheap though. You gotta use a whole head of garlic. I think it was like 2 heads of garlic. I'm like, damn. I'm not made of money. I might use one. Right, it sounds good. I love garlic. I know you love onions, Susie. And I guess garlic isn't super expensive, but it's definitely, I feel like it's one of those, like a commodity, a hot commodity. Okay. Oh my god. My hands. Yo, onion! Yeah, I could summon you with onions. What's up, Ramkib? Welcome on in. I'm just blabbing about culinary class wars and getting garlic all over my hands. Why is this just hanging out here? Okay. All right, and then all right, Ling, let's do one thing at a time. Keep blabbing. Thanks. Actually, before I continue to blab, we are going to let's see. What are we doing? We're gonna check on the potatoes. One way to find out if potatoes are cooked all the way. Can I do that? Actually, I can't. Yeah, if you just want to check out this top screen right here, this one. This is where I'm going. So we're going to poke at our potatoes. If the fork goes straight through without resistance, that means the potato is done. But it feels like there's still a bit of resistance. So we're we're gonna let this keep cooking. She's gonna keep cooking. Okay. Tubbs eating my shit again. Come on, Tubbs. I'm gonna do... Okay. Check it out. I'm actually doing a mise en place, guys. So mise en place. I don't know nothing about French food, y'all. Everything like classical cooking and shit is like French. So I'm like, oh shit, I don't know nothing. But so mise en place is basically just like prepping your ingredients beforehand, so that whenever it's time to cook, you just like add things as you need. Like the minimum amount of preparing an ingredient is needed because you already did that before. So yeah, usually if I'm like in a hurry or whatever, I'd be like prepping and then cooking at the same time. But since we're hanging out and I'm halfway working on my knife skills, we're gonna do a mise en place. Now for garlic, I actually recently learned this. Well, I guess within the past couple of years. If you want something to be more garlicky and you're using fresh garlic, the more processed it is, the more garlic flavor, more garlic flavor that you'll get. So, what I mean by processing is like, the more that you, oh god, potatoes are potato. Damn. Alright, anyway. So like the more that you chop garlic, the more garlicky that garlic gets, if that makes sense. So like if you want a minimum, god damn, okay. Alright. Okay, we're gonna chill for a little bit. Here we go. Push it down. We don't need to go that hard in the paint. There we go. Alright, anyway. Guess who forgot to download the Metaphor update on his main PC? I legit need to learn how to chop vegetables. So, first off, I'm sorry that you gotta wait for Metaphor. Metaphor. I keep on thinking it's called META space the number 4. I didn't think it was actually spelled like a simile metaphor. That was my bad. Chopping of vegetables. Chopping. Knife skills. Practice. That's literally what it is. Practicing and being consistent at what you're doing, basically. So like my knife skills are not the greatest, I know that, but I need to practice intentionally. So cutting carrots to matchsticks, cutting like julienning things, make sure all the slices are even. That's like a fundamental thing in culinary school and like in the culinary world. You know, you want things to be even. One of the contestants, actually the one that I'm gonna try the green onion slicing from, they really liked him because of his knife skills. Okay, so this is basically processed enough, I feel like. I think it's, we did a little mince on this garlic. Look at all this garlic. Yeah. You sound like a pro. Listen, it's really funny because I knew all of this already. I just didn't know that I knew all of this, I guess. Kind of how it was. Or like, I've never really vocalized it as a thing. Like, whenever I cook in the kitchen, I just like fuck around and stuff, right? But it was really cool, like, getting to see all these chefs. I was saying earlier on Culinary Class Wars, getting to see everybody do their thing. One of the chefs, I think it was Chef An that said it too. He said, chefs look the coolest when they're cooking. Because, you know, that's their profession. And it didn't occur to me that I wonder if I look that way too. Like, not that I necessarily, like, I wonder if I look cool, but like, cooking is like my hobby. Like, that's the thing that I enjoy. This is like the thing for me, right? So I'm like, I agree though. Like, I feel like chefs do look coolest. Not when like, then you're interviewing them and I think I had the same sentiment about K-pop. Like, whenever K-pop performers are doing their thing, like performing on stage, like that's when they look the coolest because they're doing the thing. So I just thought it was really cool to think about. Like Chef On, seriously, he was like, yeah, like, don't they look so cool? Like these chefs are doing chef things. They're cool. And I was like, what? Yeah, bro. Yeah, they are. Oh, of course. I'm gonna check on these guys. I'm gonna let that go for another 15 minutes. The pork chops are in the sous vide, so I'm gonna let that go for a little bit longer. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to cut up shallots. I'm actually gonna, since my knife is sticky, I'm going to rinse this off. Alright, so we're coming up with a plan. So I think for the plan, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the potato. I'm going to make the mashed potatoes first. I'd also like to learn how to sous vide. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're in their element. That makes sense. Yeah, that's cool. Like, I think it's really cool. And I've said this to you before, too. See, the thing is, I don't think I look cool doing my thing, right? So when I do tune in to your streams and, like, let's say, like, you're concentrated on something and, like, and, you know, maybe people aren't really, like, popping off in the chat or stuff. I think you look the same way. Well, okay. If you describe it like that, then there's that. But I think it's the way that, like, whenever you're... I got something in my mouth. Stray hair. Yep. Go away. Ugh, okay. Anyway. I think that you look really cool whenever you're, like, super concentrated. Watching your face is the progress. You're super focused into what you're doing, and it shows genuinely that you care about your art. Yeah, like, and, like, that's kind of how it translated for the chefs when they were, like, doing their thing. Getting in, I think it's getting, when I see you in that flow state. Do you guys know what I'm talking about when I say flow state? When your productivity and, like, your want to do the work is in, like, that perfect little golden area. Yeah, that flow state. I've seen you, Sissy, I've seen you in it before, and, like, you look really cool. Like, that, like, shit, she knows what she's doing, and she's enjoying what yeah, the zone. Yep. It's so cool. Yeah, I'm like, dude, this shit rocks. Like, I love that. So I think having Chef On bring that to my attention when I was watching Culinary Class Wars, I was like, yeah, I think that's why I really like watching, like, cooking shows and stuff. But in general, like, people are really cool when they do things that they really love. Like, so that's why some of the chefs were really, really neat to watch. Some of them were, like, super specialized. So they did a specific thing really, really well. And, like, it was cool watching that. Bam, bam, bam. Of course! And I'm not just saying this to blow smoke up your ass either. Like, I think, obviously when you're shrimp backed and, like, making meme faces, it's a little different. But, like, in the flow state, in the zone, like, yeah, you look cool as fuck. Okay, I'm just gonna mince this too. So I basically had, like, a leftover shallot in my fridge. That's what I'm doing here, or that's what I'm using here. Is I'm gonna use it to cut, or I'm gonna use it in my pan sauce. I don't really know how much pan sauce I'm making. You're cool as fuck. Aw, thanks. I was telling Trey, I was like, I feel a little bit like a geek, like a nerd, because I'm super excited to try out this this new knife technique for these green onions. Because one, if I try it and if it works, this will make my life 10 times easier when I have to prep these. But two, like, this is something exciting. I'm like, I've never tried it before. And it's not like, this is a whole dish you have to try. It's like a technique, which I don't do often. I don't practice techniques as often as I would like to. Oh god, this shallot's coming for me. My eyes. Someone had recorded me and my buddy playing Smash Bros once. I legit look like an esports player. Sometimes it's hard to see how cool you really are until you see it, right? Like, obviously you can't see yourself. You're doing the thing. But yeah, it's just so cool. Ugh. Yeah, you are really cool. You are really cool when you play video games. That's like your thing. Oh my god. So when it comes to cutting onions, I truly feel like there's not, you know, people are like, there's tips and tricks and hacks to make sure that you don't cry and stuff. And like, I've tried some, but I truly just feel like, just cut them fast. Just yeah, agreed. Alright, let me check these poke dates. Oh, okay, they feel like, so these potatoes are slipping right off. They don't have too much of a resistance. So I think they're almost done. Some of them, yeah, just, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna, let's see. There was a started event in town. I still have some extra of Mayor Lewis's shorts. I think I'm gonna cut the rest of the shorts up, add it to the shallots. It's gonna be a little odd, but okay. One of the challenges in the culinary class wars was they had a convenience store, like a konbini. So basically like a 7-Eleven type of deal, gas station convenience store. That was the only place they can get ingredients from, and you had to make a dish from that. So I thought about it. I was like, damn, that's hard. Like, you can't just be like, all right, here's a sandwich that I got from the deli aisle. Bon appetit. Yeah, konbini. You have to like make stuff. So it was a Korean konbini, Korean convenience store. So there was lots of noodles. So lots of people made noodle dishes. So I was thinking, I was like, I don't know what I would make. Like, that's obviously I had to figure out, like, are we like at a quick stop? You know, are we at a Shell gas station? Are we at fucking, you know, Buc-ee's? What kind of options do I have? This kind of looked like kind of like a 7-Eleven, basically. So I'm like, what options do I have here? Like, I almost would take things, if they're on the roller, you know, like hot dogs and stuff. If there's a hot dog, I might do like, see, I was going to say sausage and peppers, because you can use the hot dogs that way, but where's the onions? Like, where are you gonna find onions? Are there gonna be peppers at a gas station, right? So I thought that was a really cool challenge. If you had to make a meal from a gas station as your ingredients, what are y'all making? Is that konbini? I'm gonna guess that says konbini. Sorry, the sound was not nice. One of the winners of the challenge made, he made a tiramisu, which was super cool. He basically took all the, like, cream breads, took out the cream in the middle, because, again, there wasn't any, like, cream, sugar to use, so he took the cream out, made it as a chestnut-flavored, tiramisu, and used, like, the bread from the bread to be like the layers in the tiramisu. It was really, really creative. Right? I'm like, I could take, if there's, like, let's say there's sandwiches. Right? Isn't that so cool? I'm like, if there's sandwiches, what could I do? Because, like, a cop-out would be like, I could, like, deep fry the sandwiches, you know, and then you could make like a katsu type deal, and like I could make a sauce, because I could find sauces and shit at the konbini. But then it's like, well, you just deep fried a sandwich. So I'm like, I don't know. I think they had 30 minutes. I was like, 30 minutes? 30 minutes ain't enough to do nothing. You can't do shit. Bam, hold up, guys, look at this. My mince over here doesn't look too bad. Look at her. She's kind of cute. Okay. As I'm busy admiring my work, what we are going to do is I am going to take our, let's see. Oh. Trash bowl empty. Can I be a judge and eat? You have to eat everything that's on your plate. So if they cook with bananas, you gotta eat it. But yes. Thank you. Yeah, they look nice. I'm happy with them. Okay. We're doing an ice bath for our pork. Oh, I didn't know what those emotes were. I was like, what's on my screen? Oh shit. Alright. Hi, what's up, Limaroo? Shit, better not. Oh, I'm sorry, Brew. Brew was like, bro, what the fuck? How's it going, Limaroo? Ah. Alright. Okay, this has been in here for about 2.5 hours. Okay. Alright, I'll show you. Okay, so what we got working with. So these are our, oops, excuse me, my hard work. These are our pork chops. I said pork steaks. Whatever, y'all know what I'm talking about. They have been sous vide, so they have been cooking in 137-degree water for the past 2.5 hours. They're a little on the thinner side. That's why I was like, I don't want them to be, I don't want to overcook it because I still have to sear them and cook them off. So what we're going to do is we're going to put them, so we're putting them in an ice bath. Basically, what that is cold water with ice in it. And what that does is it stops the cooking process. So there's something called carryover cooking. That's why sometimes whenever you see people cook steaks and meats and stuff, that they will they'll take off the meat and like have them sit somewhere. They call it resting. They'll have it sit somewhere so that it finishes cooking. Because the food is still hot. It's going to be cooking even when you take it off the stove. So to stop that process from happening, because we don't want it to cook anymore at this temperature, we're putting it in an ice bath. So because it gets cold, the cold stops, the heat and stops it from cooking. Vibing tonight, having some steak, Brian made, doing a petty and watching my favorite. Oh, thanks, homie. Well, I hope that the steak is delicious. We're doing something similar. It's not a... I almost said it's not pork steak, but pork chops. That's what's on the menu tonight. We got pork chops with green beans. I was going to do Brussels, but they didn't have Brussels at Aldi today. It's so sad. So we're doing green beans, and then I have done some prep work with garlic and red onions and shallots. It's both. Okay, so we're gonna leave that over here as I clean up. And I think at this time, I'm going to turn off my sous vide. Dallas, in case you're still here, sous videing is actually pretty easy to do. It's just the process. Sous videing is the process of cooking something in like a temperature-controlled bath water, basically. It's like sauna, but for food. So sous vide just involves putting your food that you want to cook into a vacuum sealer and then putting that food that's been vacuum sealed into this water. So, super easy concept, easy to learn. It's just learning what goes in and when, like how to use the sous vide to cook and like the science behind why are you doing what you're doing. Because Oh, for the pork chops today, what I could have done is I could have just like patted it dry and like pan seared it, right? But the reason why I wanted to try sous videing it is sous videing it is supposed to help with the texture and like help not give us a dry pork chop, because pork chops are known for being dry. So in this case, instead of cooking something at a X amount of temperature, not in the water, so that it has to like cook from the outside in, right? Because you're cooking in a pan. Let's say we're cooking in a pan. It's cooked all throughout, all the same temperature. And basically what I'll do is I'll take it out and I'll pat it dry and we'll sear it off so that we get a crust. So that's supposed to be a textural change. Is my dog making noises? Oh. My dog wanted to eat dinner. So yeah, anyway, that's what we're sous videing. We are going to make our potato mash now. So our potatoes look like this. What we're gonna do is we're going to drain this and start. Oh shit! Whoopsies! We're gonna drain the. Oh, everybody say hi to Trey. Oh shit! Everyone say hi to Trey. Hi to Trey. Get it? Because it's your eye.
Yeah.
Check out my my prep work.
That's great. It smells good in here.
Thanks. We got the pork chops in an ice bath, and I am about to make the mash. Oh, we also have a Riesling. Sissy says hi, P.
Hello.
Okay, so we're using Irish butter. I just think it tastes better. Bam.
It's that top of the morning.
Top of the morning. Lunaru says hi, Trey, but the A and the E have umlauts and an accent on it.
Okay. Hi. Down this moment.
Yeah, is that the cranberry one?
I don't know.
Has it taken a... Let's see. Can I have a bite?
No, it's definitely the cranberry.
Here's the one that Lunaru brought to the party. But man, Sam's Club kind of goes off with their muffins. Alright. So, key to a good mashed potato. Butter, milk. Technically cream, I am using a lactose-free milk today because I don't want Trey to die.
Yay!
So we're gonna use butter, obviously. But okay, let's see. I'm gonna use about a taste. This is about a tablespoon of butter. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. And what we're doing is we're melting the butter and heating the milk, your cream, with it. It'll be easier to add and mix and incorporate with your potatoes when your cream and your butter is warm versus when you add it when it's cold. Not killing our spouses is so kind. Agreed.
Look at my nails, guys.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's so pretty on camera. The pearlescent was a great choice. Are you having a fun time? Are you pooping knives now?
No.
Okay. Okay. Alright, potatoes. Bam. Alright, butter's hot. We're gonna add our pretty rock. Is there a
I
rock?
have presenting hands.
You do have presenting hands.
Okay, rock, paper, scissors. Here we go, guys.
Oh.
Rock. Paper. Shit. Hold on, let me start over.
Slide
Rock.
away.
Paper. Scissors. Shoot! I don't know why I did this, but I'm gonna do scissors.
I am a maniac and I go on scissors.
You go on scissors?
Yeah, I do.
Ew. Haha.
Oh, okay, we got a tie, and we got, shit!
Alright, here we go. I gotta go against Luna Ruth. Looks like we tied. So,
Yep.
here we go. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot! My arm hurts. I don't know what the hell.
What were you doing?
I don't know. Just chilling. Fuck! I actually beat me.
Damn. Also to this cream and butter mixture, I'm gonna add a little bit of black pepper. Add a little bit of black pepper. The Irish butter does have salt in it, so I'm gonna add just a tiny little bit of salt. There we go. Haha! Got him! Ew, wait, what'd I say? Oh, did I go on scissors? Did I go for it? Yeah, I know, I'm weird.
You guys ever just eat green beans? Like, just raw green beans?
I like snap peas that way, but I don't know if I've done green beans that way.
They're good. Especially if you have a little bit of like salt or like ranch or
Oh yeah,
shrimp paste.
Yeah. Ranch is such a universal. Do you guys like ranch? I think ranch is also one of those like cult class. You know, like people. You know that the back in the day when people were like obsessed with mustaches.
Yeah.
The same with ranch. Like there's ranch people. Are y'all ranch people?
Like
Long beans. Yes.
Are you just saying, do we like ranch?
Are you like one of those like I fucking love ranch peoples?
Nah, I could take it or leave it. Like I prefer blue cheese.
Okay.
Because I mostly use ranch to like dip things in.
Right.
I don't use it as an ingredient for much of anything.
Okay.
So like, and usually the dip I want is gonna be for like hot wings or something. So that's gonna be blue cheese.
Okay, yeah, so you don't use it for anything.
Not
basically.
really.
Okay.
Lazelle canonically loves ranch.
Wait, I think I remember you telling me this.
Wait, what?
You said
Ranch is in Baldur's Gate? I'm so confused.
So Lazelle is a ranch. She's a ranch person.
Oh, the voice actor. Okay. Yes on ranch, but Kraft ranch can die in a hole. Yeah, facts, bro.
I remember getting Kraft ranch a long
so
time
bad.
ago. I was like, I know what Kraft is. This should be good, right? Oh my god, it's terrible.
You know what's worse though? That weird wishbone or something bone.
I think it's wishbone.
Is it wishbone?
Yeah,
That
because
was so bad.
the bottle is like this weird, what's it called? Diamond texture. Wait, melding. Hold on. We're gonna add everything slowly, and then. I'm moving this over just a little bit, y'all.
Okay, I'm gonna leave the other one now.
You're good. I have an immersion blender. That's what I'm doing to the potato over here. We don't want to mash it too much because then it'll get poopy. So I'm basically just trying to get the big chunks all blended up. This looks pretty good though. Ah! I unlock it. Oh shit. What the fuck? Ah! Why isn't my shit locking? Okay, so we're blending. Ranch only to curb the itchy mouth when I eat. Is Duke's mayo any good? Dude, I freaking love Duke's. Holy shit. It's literally the mayo. We have Kewpie mayo. We have Duke's mayo in our house. I love a good tangy mayo. Duke's, perfect. I didn't want to make it so I ended up with an ungodly amount of Duke's mayo. Good choice. I know Hellman's is also like another popular one, but I feel like Duke's has a little bit more character. Good. The potato is stuck in here.
The potato flew around my room before she came.
Wait.
What?
That's Frank Ocean, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Pretty happy with this match, actually. Damn! Hold up. Okay, yeah. Oh wait, I can come back over here so you guys can see this. Alright. This mash, guys, looks pretty good. I'm not like a professional culinary chef or whatever, but I think actually what would have helped out this a little bit more, because I can see that there's still some chunks in here. If I took the potatoes and put them through a potato ricer, I think it would have been helpful for the consistency. But I think by some form of magic, I made the right amount. I poured the right amount of butter and milk. Y'all, this is crazy. Look at this. Damn. Alright. Okay. And now this is going to stay warm while we cook everything. So I'm going to put it on like super low, but she looks pretty good. This is like a really pretty potato mash. Very happy with it. Oh, there's a piece of potato. Who likes potato? Okay. I'm gonna taste it. Then your salt. It's a pretty hearty, big enough salt. And I think right before, a little bit more. Okay, right before we're serving, I'm gonna add another pat of butter. So this is just gonna stay. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna pat the pork chops dry. We're gonna sear those up in a, what's it called? In my pan right here. And then the green onions, while the pork chops are resting, will, yeah, there we go. Yeah, there's a couple big chunks in here, but oh well. Well, actually, I could just, alright, let's, hold on. We're gonna pay a little bit of attention to the details. Alright. I'm basically just going around in a circle. I'm blitzing everything to get a smooth consistency. Because there were a couple chunks. It's alright to have chunks in your potatoes. Depends on how you like your potatoes. Do you guys like chunky mashed potatoes, or do you guys like... Oh, there we go. Jeez. You guys like chunky mashed potatoes or creamy mashed potatoes? Because I'm definitely a creamy mashed potato type of girl. Well, I don't know. It depends. I think for the most part, I like creamy mashed potatoes. Okay. There we go. There we go. And then I got some potato to give to my dog. Ta-da! Alright, this is very smooth now. I think I've only missed just a couple little chunks, which honestly, I'll just eat. Neither. Alright. I still feel like it needs. I think it needs a little bit of butter. I think we might need another half a tablespoon. Another little half this block. Okay, we're gonna add this. Since it's still hot, I'll be alright. Okay, we'll leave her there. Creamy is better, but both is good. Yep, I agree. I like creamy better, but I'll eat both. I love me a good mashed potato. Well, I probably could have blitzed this to clean it. But here I am. Okay. Actually, let's be smart. So we have green beans that we need to cook. We also have pork chops that need to cook. So, what we're gonna do? First off, I'm going to move my plate real quick. Oh yeah, because we gotta cut our green onions. Okay. Let's see. Is this too much to fit? Let's see. I think I might be able to do everything in a small pan. Ha! I can. Okay, this one. All right. Yeah. All right, we can. What color for the dog? What options we got? I love the usual. The usual is really good. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm bringing out. I'm bringing our pork chops out. Here, actually, I'll swap with you guys. Annie, I give her random if I don't feel like doing the usual. Okay. I feel like since this is your first open collab, you should go with the classic. Okay, so. Meat. We're going to put on cutting board. Because we want to dry it. So there is meat juice in the bags because we cooked them. I'm going to save that meat juice so that we can deglaze our pan when we make our pan sauce. So this is what I'm going to do. Alright, we're going to cut it open. Basically, all the pork chop in here is just pork chop, salt, pepper, rosemary. That's what I seasoned. Oh, God. Okay. Come on now. Okie dokie. Now, I will say this part of sous videing is always, I'm just gonna be honest, it's always the ugliest. It's just like gray meat. Like, I think the first time I did it, I was doing some steaks, and I took it out. I was like, did I do this right? I did get, I didn't get bullied per se, but the first time I posted in the sous vide subreddit, I sous vide'd some steaks and I added butter, and apparently like, not that it's dangerous, but adding butter into your sous vide bag if you're making anything, especially steaks, the steak is not infused with the butter. The butter infuses with the steak, so basically you end up boiling the butter, and you'll get a like a patch in your meat. That's just like because the butter boiled in the bag, you get like a patch of extra gray in the meat. And people were like, "Bro, if you are on this subreddit, you should know." Blah, blah, blah. I was like, I didn't know. And then there is also discourse. I think the general rule of thumb is to not sous vide garlic because it might give you botulism. Because the temperature that you sous vide things in isn't high enough to like not kill the botulism in garlic or something like that. Gray meat. Yeah, gray meat. Okay. My schedule's pissing me. Aw, did you just get your schedule? What'd they do to you? Okay, so there's rosemary right here that I'm basically just picking off. Pick off the rosemary. Because when I cook this, I don't want it to burn. And I put rosemary on both sides. This should be a little easier. I always think this looks like a fossil. Okay. All right. That wasn't too bad. Okay, we're gonna pat this bitch dry. Just gonna be pat dry. I'll tell you later. Okay, feel free to send me a snap. Alright, we got our meat juice. Our gray meat juice. And then we are gonna let this sit for a little bit to dry off. Okay. Do a little flippy flip. Bada bing, bada boom. Go. Okay. Meat prepped. We're gonna move the meat. I'm gonna wash my hands. I'm taking the meat juice with me. Okie dokie. Washing hands because I touched meat. I be touching meat. Oh shit, I got my milk out there. Okay. So now comes the exciting part. The part that I've been excited about. I'm putting my milk away. Alright. Soften my boards. Boop. Okay. Got the board. Got these here. Let's try this technique out, y'all. Okay, I need to rinse these. Okay. So, what we're gonna do is we are gonna slice off the bottoms. And what I do with green onions, honestly, anything like root vegetable that's a scrap or like aromatic. So, carrots, onions, celery, like things like that basically. These you can use to make stock. So if you make I have a bag in my freezer that's just a stock bag. And I put little scraps of like, they're not like bad to eat, but they're just like a little ugly. I make stock with vegetables. So yeah, I recommend doing that. Okay, so this is what we were told to, if I remember correctly. So what we're going to do is we are going to cut basically the stem here, but cut about halfway through the onion. Don't cut all the way through. And when you do that, you can open up the onion, the green onion. Okay, green onion is definitely opening. I think I didn't cut this one all the way through. Okay, so green onion has been opened. So basically, if I remember correctly, what he did was he... Oh my god. Am I doing this right? I don't fucking know. I think I'm doing it right. Dude. How the fuck do you knife this? Okay. Alright, so basically what we're doing is we're trying to line up these little sheets. Instead of making it round, we're gonna line them up and make them flat. I think. I don't fucking know. Okay, we're just gonna fucking wing it. These are green onions. Okay. This is not going how I planned. That's okay. This is our first time doing it. We're figuring it out together. Okay. Kind of. Maybe. This is like a really thick onion, I guess. Okay, so basically that. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut these also. Like, I guess maybe I can do like one of these. And again, my knives aren't very sharp, so. Okay. Hold up. This is the one that looks right. This looks right. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take the thing that looks right, and we're gonna work with that. Let me see if I can make this look right. Okay, this kind of looks right as well. So we're gonna take this. We're basically just gonna like layer this on top of each other. That's what we're trying to do. I feel like I'm layering this. And then I want to say what he did was he... I don't fucking know, y'all. I don't know. Oh, fuck. What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, this one can open. I don't know. Okay. Alright, hold up. Alright, we got 3 sheets. Alright, we're just gonna work with 3 sheets. Okay, so what happened after that is he... Did he roll it this way? I want to say, did he roll it like this? You know, y'all, what I could do is I could just, like, you know, look up the video again. But since I'm being so stubborn, I'm not. Okay. Oh, no! I think it's something like this, okay? So, we got the sheets. We rolled them up. We're going to slice them this way. And they should slice really thin. So, let's see what she looks like. I think... Oh my god. I think we got it. I think we got it, y'all. Look! Look at this! Yo! Okay, this is pretty... I think this is it. It's definitely not nearly as... It's not nearly as thin as his. But we got like that did not take 2 hours. And what I'm doing is I'm putting it in cold water. Okay, I think we got it. Okay. So basically I can just like stack these. It's kind of like working with paper. It's like origami. Kind of. Like, Sissy, you're good at origami. please. I said, it's like origami, and then my brain was like, you don't know how to do origami, and then I... Okay, yeah, so maybe... It looks like... Okay, I can be a little rougher with this than I think that I can. Because once again, my knife is not sharp enough to be fully, you know... I think if my knives were... Not saying that it's all... Not saying that it's all, you know, the equipment. But it is a good chunk of the... Of I think something that would help. Okay, so yeah, basically we're just gonna... That's what we'll do. We're just gonna stack everything in the middle like this. Fuck. Oh shit. Yo, what's up, Wildflower? I am. Wait, what are we aiming about? Thank you so much for the sub. I am currently trying to do the thing, the new thing, and I think I get it, but it is currently evading me. Okay. I can be a little bit rougher. I can be... This is kind of cool seeing it, like, unravel, though. This is cool! And Amazon ad pop, I was like, what the fuck? Oh. Thank you so much for the sub! We appreciate it. It has been 43 months. It really has been that long since we started streaming, y'all. It's crazy. Let me show you, because I can't really stack these. Let me show you what I have been doing. I've had to do this on every single one of these green onions whenever I have to like make these ribbons. And it takes forever to do. Like, literally look at how long this is taking. And this is just on one like shred, right? I still have all of these over here to do. So we need to practice. That's what it is. Like I need to practice. Because like this right here. Also, I feel like this type of green onion is a little too small to work with. The green onion that I saw in the video was definitely a lot bigger. It wasn't quite a full leek, but it definitely was not like tiny little green onions. Yeah, like look at how long this is taking, y'all. Why do you put it in water? Oh, yeah, so the water, I think, is actually supposed to help it from, like, wilting. I'm following the video. But I think it's to help it from wilting. That's what I'm going to say. I could be completely wrong, but... Okay, we're going to try this again, y'all. So we're going to cut this halfway through. I am going to cut... up here though. Okay. Cut this halfway through. This dude. Man, the skills crazy. Okay. Okay, so that's been cut. I'm gonna cut this one too. So that everything is all laid out, right? Okay, this one kind of opens up a little bit. You see it opens up. It kind of opens, because again, if my knife was a little bit sharper. Okay. Okay, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna, you know what? We're just gonna try to stack. We're just gonna try to stack everybody in the middle, right? We're just gonna. That's what we need. We need everybody to be all in a line. So we're gonna try to stack this. Stack this in the middle. Okay, so everybody, I think everybody's stacked. I can be rougher with Ling, you can be rougher. So what we're gonna do is... Oh shit. I might need to not stack these guys. Well, I don't know. Actually, fuck it. You know what? This is trial and error. Okay. Okay, we folded everybody up, okay? So we fold everybody up. My eyes now kind of hurt. because they're onions. But we're just gonna really try to dice these as, or try to slice these as thin as possible. Honestly, this doesn't look half bad. I could just be gaslighting myself. Or just hyping myself up. But for honestly, okay, if I'm gonna use like something that I usually compare myself to, it is one, much faster, and honestly the slices are much more even than what I usually do. So yeah, check this out. Look at that. It does look good, right? Yeah, I was gonna say it's not terrible actually. All right, we'll put her back in the water. Oh, my eyes. Ugh. If you were here, Susie, I'd feed you this little leftover sprig. This would be a perfect sprig for the pumpkin ball. Oh, the pumpkin cheese ball. We have literally just like less than a quarter of ours left. I'm trying to savor it. Okay, I got 2 more. I think I can do it. So what I'm gonna do is, again, we're gonna cut this halfway. Don't cut it all the way. And we're gonna cut this halfway. Okay. These like have other, these basically have other like onions in them. So like it's a little difficult to. Okay, let's get the singular. Okay, you know, all right, hold up. This is trial and error, y'all. Trial and error. So these little guys have already been. Okay. I will take everybody's sprig. Everybody's stalk is all going to be stacked up. Stalk will be stacked. Wait, let me stack it the easier way. Okay, like this. Okay, yep, we got this stacked, yeah. And again, I can be more aggressive with this than I think that I can. I'm over here trying to be gentle. We're slicing this, Ling. We're slicing it. And then this guy will also be sliced. Wait, has it been sliced all the way down? I don't know. Nope, it hasn't. Okay. Ah! Wait, what's wrong? What happened? What happened? Okay. Alright. Okay, see? So, like, we're flattening this out so we can line this up. We're gonna flatten this out so we can line it up. Alright, everybody's lined up. Oh, yeah. Okay. We're just gonna fucking go for it. Just gonna go for it. Alright, everybody here. Okay, everybody's here. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Everybody's not here. Hold up. Alright, there we go. Here we go. My slices are not very even. It feels like that they are, but I also wonder if, again, my knife not being sharp is like slipping. It's like slipping, sliding around. Ah! Almost got my fingers, y'all. I'm not gripping this correctly. Oh my god. I was over here like, yeah, this knife technique shouldn't take too long. Ling, we're learning something for the first time. Allow yourself time. This does make prepping, again, once I get a sharper knife, this will make prepping these onions this way 10 times faster. Look at this. Look at her. I kind of want want to deep fry these. I also saw that in the show. Alright, we got one more. Alright, we're not gonna cut all the way. Okay. Alright, let's try this. Like I said, we're not gonna cut all the way. We're just gonna open her up. We're gonna try to cut everything around the same size. So like here, right? Okay, so we're gonna open this up. Open this up. Yeah, we got like little babies here, little baby ones. Like this gets cut off here because she's already cut off up there. So I'm gonna slice this. Just kind of prep everything. I'm gonna cut everything into sheets. And then after I cut everything into sheets, I can stack them. Okay. All right, time to stack. First stack. Second stack. Okay, we're gonna do this one next. Okay. Do this one next. Alright, this looks like the most like what this video looked like. Okay. Everyone's been stacked up. So we are going to take this, fold her, and fold her again. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm like so concentrated. Yeah, my knife is slipping as I'm cutting. That's why my cuts aren't as even as I want them to be. Bam! Look at that, y'all. Woo! Alright, green onions. Done. Let's get it, y'all. Okay. Alright. We are gonna turn on the stove. I'm also gonna stir this around. Alright. Our mashed potato. I'm actually gonna turn on the back stove here and kind of keep it on a low so that it just stays warm. You Damn, y'all, that mashed potato's good. Okay, we got stainless steel pot being heated up. I'm gonna take another bite of mashed potato because that shit's good as fuck. I'm usually pretty bad at making mashed potatoes, but I'm pretty proud of that. On the stove there, it's good as fuck. Okay, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna keep, oh shit, my green beans off real quick. Alright. There is about to be some noise because I'm about to sear stuff. Here's the plan. Well, first off, look at my green onions. Look at them. Yeah, again, they need to be a little bit thinner, but for my first time, pretty good. They would go great in some Korean pancakes, some jeon. Oh yeah. Okay. Alright, cleaning up as we go. Here's potato for my dog. Some potato for Brew. Where's Brew? Where'd you go, bud? Oh, there you are. Come here. Where are you? Oh, go this way. Sit. This way? Yeah. There you go, bud. Just some potato. Alright, here's the plan. We are going to get the pork chops on the stove first. We're gonna get the pork chops on the stove and then cook the pork chops. We're gonna take the pork chops off, let them rest. As the pork chops are resting, we are gonna make a pan sauce. pan sauce is just going to be the little fond at the bottom of the pan. We're gonna reduce it with some liquid of some sort, and then turn that into sauce with some butter. And while the sauce is going, we are gonna make our green beans. Bam, plate, and we'll practice some plating. I suck at sauce work, so we'll see how that goes. But while this pan is getting hot, I am going to do a little bit of cleanup. So what I'm doing is I am putting away my emulsion blender. Yeet. I am putting away my sous vide. Yeah, I'm tempted to put away my sous vide, I guess. Water's been dumped out of the sous vide. Sous vide is going to dry. Hi, Johto! Alright, we're going to test and see if this is hot. So, I don't know if you guys can see this. Actually, I'll take it over there so you guys can see it. When you know a stainless steel pan is hot enough, when you put water in it, can you see that? The little droplets will dance. They won't completely evaporate, but you can see. Yeah, you can see that. That means that your pan is hot enough when the droplets start dancing. So we got dancing droplets. We're gonna put in oil at the bottom here. I'm just using a regular, like veggie oil, canola oil. We want to make sure that the oil covers the bottom so that your meat can fry evenly. Oh, this is off topic, but for the folks here, they're still D&D. I'm making chili for tomorrow for D&D. Okay, so oil's hot. We're gonna take our pork chops. We're putting them in. What I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna put them in skin side first. Actually, no. There we go. That might need to be a little hotter. Whoops. Ooh, it smells so good. That rosemary is really doing its job. Alright, basically we just need to sear it really high so that it gets a pretty color. It's already cooked on the inside, so we just need it to, look pretty. Yes, D&D tomorrow. We good for 6:30? Is everybody good for 6:30? Sissy, you good for 6:30? I know you're here. Yo, this smells so good, y'all. I'm going to take a picture of this real quick. So, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm making chili tomorrow. Some chili. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, I will let everybody know. Hey. I'll have chili for dinner. If someone wants to bring bread. Is that what you have with chili? You have bread with chili, right? Sure, why not? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and start my small pan. Honestly, that's the correct choice. I need to figure out a way to swap the screens. Yo, what's up? Penguin rave. Let's go. Hello, Gretchen. Gretchen Gobel. Welcome to the BLT bar. I'm Ling. I'm the L in the BLT bar. We're currently making pork chops, and I feel like I'm doing a really good job. All right, we're heating up. We're heating up my small pan. You guys can see over there. Heating it up on high because I'm gonna hit that with some butter and toss our green beans in. Toss our garlic in with the butter and then toss our green beans in. I am gonna turn on the fan. It might be a little loud because I do need that fan on. It's the L for Ling. Is there some lesbian mixed in as well? I mean, we are queer in this house. But, so the BLT bar is... I have the B right down here. The B in the BLT... Come here. Come on, Bruce. Come here. Over here. Okay. So, the B stands for Brew, Ling, and Trey. So, Brew is our dog. Everybody say hi to Brew, the B in the BLT bar. I'm Ling. I'm the L in the BLT bar. And then my spouse is Trey. He's the T in the BLT bar. Oh, damn. I answered it. Woo! But yeah, anyway, check this out. Check out this kickflip. Okay. Now the part that kind of sucks is that I want to render off the fat a little bit, because the fat cap's pretty large. So I'm going to set it on its side like this and try to... Yeah, I'm going to do that. And we're just going to see what happens. I'll turn her down a little bit. Alright, I'm taking butter. I don't need this much. Taking a little bit of butter. Bam. Butter in. Okay. It's looking so delish. Makes me want to make some pork chops this week. Hell yeah. At dinner, I made a maple pork tenderloin with sauerkraut. It was amazing. Oh, hey, we're on the pork chop train, y'all. This is a pork chop that I sous vide'd 2.5 hours on 137. And we're just searing off in a not cast iron. Searing off in a stainless steel. I'm just trying to render off right now the fat cap a little bit. And we've got mashed potatoes and green beans that are about to go. Actually, let's do this. Where's my shit? Where's about half of it? This is alright. And we don't want the garlic to burn. Pork chop is my leftover grilled chicken. I can't do them anymore. Oh, I know exactly how that feels, though. I feel you, sissy. I'm so sorry. I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil to this guy over here. I feel like it needs a little dry. Bam. Check her out. Bada bing, bada boom. Check them out. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, I feel like this is... Push! My bad. let me. Ooh, I'm scared. Oh! When you're laying things down in a pan, make sure you lay them down away from you, not towards you like I just did. Cooking? These guys are cooking. I need to temp this. Do I need to temp this? I sous vide'd it, so I don't think I need to temp it, right? Yeah, I don't think I need to temp this. Because we're not doing steaks. Yeah. Ash! Alright. These guys look like they are cooked. So. Okay. Alright. Okie dokie. There's a lot of oil. I don't want all this oil. Remove that off the heat real quick. Alright, I will look at chat in just a minute because I am multitasking. I feel like a real chef. Let me throw some salt and pepper. Salt. Pepper. Ah, I missed it. Alright, these look pretty good. Right here. Okay. I need something to put the oil in. Ah, wait. Okay. I got a recipe from a virtual cookbook on the Nintendo DS called America's Test Kitchen. Oh, nice! America's Test Kitchen does really good stuff, I've heard. I had to make some alterations to the Instant Pot since I was using pork tenderloin. Called for pork loin. It was originally baked in the oven. Ooh, okay. That sounds great, Gretchen. How'd it turn out? Gosh. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm basically pouring the excess oil in this aluminum... Oh, gosh, here we go. In aluminum foil. Excess oil in the aluminum foil on a metal cooking or a metal mixing bowl. Nothing explodable or flammable. So what we're gonna do, stir this up, check my potatoes, make sure they're not dry. They're not dry. Perfect. I think these guys are basically done. So I'm gonna turn off the heat because we do not want burnt garlic. So this burnt garlic looks good as fuck. Alright, heat on this is good. Really done. Okay. What we're gonna do now. Sorry, I had to dip for a second. My sister called me. Magna, oh, you're good. How's the sister? Hope she's doing well. I'm gonna need. Alright. I need this. Ooh. I need another wooden spoon in my house. I only have one wooden cooking spoon. It's my favorite one. I know they're not expensive either, but like, I definitely need a new one. Alright, what we're doing to the pan that had the pork in it. We emptied out the excess oil. You can see it on the big screen. And what I'm doing is I'm adding the garlic and shallots. /red onion. It is a touch bit dry, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of that oil back in. Kind of cook the bottom. Now this shouldn't need to cook for very long. We just need to make sure that everybody here is playing nice. Basically just going to caramelize the onion, or the shallots, red onion, and toast up the garlic a little bit. And I read, I think it was on a subreddit, because the last pan sauce I made broke, which means the fat separated from the actual, like, thing, the actual rest of the sauce, and I don't want that. So what we're going to do, I need a red wine. Red wine vinegar. Okay, we have just a little bit of this meat juice left. We're going to deglaze the bottom of the pan with this. And I'm going to add just a touch more water. Basically all the little yummy bits at the bottom you can scrape up with the liquids. And we are just going to let that reduce for just a little bit until it thickens. I am... Alright, hold on. Let me figure out what I'm doing. I'm going to clean up as I go. The garlic is definitely crispy, which is cool. It doesn't look like it's burnt, so that's good. You don't want it burnt. Okay. Putting everything away. Alright. Sauce looks like it's deglazed. I'm going to add literally the tiniest touch of red wine vinegar. I feel like this needs some more liquid. So I'm going to add a little bit more liquid. I do want it to be a sauce. I don't know, I'm scared. I feel like there's not enough liquid, y'all. I can't make this a sauce if there's not enough liquid. Going off the cuff. I'm going off the cuff, y'all. Let's see. The last time I tried to make a pan sauce on stream, I also fucked it up. So we're gonna see how this works. Okay. Alright. And cleaning up as we go. That's definitely one of my pet peeves, is the oil splatter everywhere whenever you're frying things. Oh! If you leave it, it gets caked on. And it's even harder to clean. So you have to do it then. Okay, this looks a little better. So we're gonna let it reduce a little bit. Okay. Now question. Should I cut these or should I leave them whole? I feel like I should slice them up. What do we think? I think slicing them might be prettier. Alright, I'm gonna taste this. That bitch needs salt. This bitch needs salt. This bitch needs pepper. Slice? Alright. Slice it is. I'll eat your pork chop if you eat my chicken, Susie. I'm gonna add a little bit of MSG because technically I think something like a wine would have probably done a little better instead of just water. That's why it's not as flavorful, but we'll work with what we got. Okay, it's not too bad. No, deal. Got you. Okay. This looks more saucy. I might use a little bit of cornstarch to thicken her up. Okay, tastes a little better. Now, obviously, if you guys are cooking for other people, do use a tasting spoon. Don't just taste straight out of the spoon. But I'm just cooking for me and Trey, so that's why I'm not using a tasting spoon. We're gonna be eating this shit together. Alright, I'm gonna add this little pat of butter. And I hope it doesn't break. I'm hoping this doesn't break. I do think I need to thicken it up though, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little ramekin that I had earlier, and I'm going to add a little bit of liquid into it, since there's not a lot going on, since there's not a lot of liquid in here. Alright, there's that there. I'm going to add a touch of cornstarch, and I'm going to whisk it in. Literally, when I say a touch, because there's not a lot of sauce, I'm just a whisper of cornstarch. I also need something to whisk it with. That's not whisk. Fuck it. We an Asian household. I'm whisking this with chopsticks. Alright. So basically I just want to make a cornstarch slurry. So instead of adding the cornstarch straight into whatever mixture it is, it might potentially get lumpy. So if you mix it in with a little bit of water first, or some type of liquid, it'll make sure that you don't get clumps of cornstarch or, you know, flour, whatever you're using. Okay. All right. I'm gonna stir this bitch in, and this should help the sauce thicken up. Cause I don't want to wait. Okay. Ooh, yeah. There you go. And we'll have that cook down for a little bit because you don't want cornstarch taste. Putting away the cornstarch. Okay, so we want to slice up the pork. this on top. Bam. All right. Here we go, guys. But what if you enjoy the taste of corn? Well, I mean, Chisel, if that's between you and your sauce. If you like the taste of cornstarch, that's all you, homies. Also, hey, how's it going, Chisel? Welcome in. Okay. Let's slice this bitch. All right, I think we should probably do it this way. I'm worried I don't think I rendered this fat cap enough, but whatever. We're here. I think she's still a little dry. Ooh, she looks good. Okay, hold on. I think I'm cutting from the wrong side. Okay. I don't know what the noise is. Hold on. Let me... My slices aren't even. Well, they're even enough, I guess. Okay. Yeah, I didn't cook this fat cap. There were some really big fat caps too. But, you know. You win some, you lose some, I guess. Okay. These look nice, though. It's going good. Got the Super Mario vibes, I see. Oh, it's over. Yeah, I've got some Nintendo music going on. I always love a good Nintendo music. Some Nintendo music. Alright. I'm gonna pull one out the middle, y'all. I think I overcooked it, but with it being sous vide'd, I wonder how it'll taste, because it definitely doesn't feel dry. I still feel like I probably overcooked it, but okay. All right, got one. Do a little switcheroony. I'm very happy with the crust, though. So that's cool. I don't know if you guys do this. Sometimes I cut things into smaller slices, so I have more slices, and it feels like I have more food. I don't know if y'all do that or not. I know I do. I'm like, oh look, I have, 8 halves of a carrot instead of 4 carrots. I have more carrots. Yeah, this looks like a sauce. Okay. Let me take a picture of this, y'all. These look good. What I'm gonna do? Scooch her that way. Scooch. Okay. I'm really happy with the sear on these. Like, so this, it looks a little overdone, but I guess I'd rather be safe than sorry when it comes to pork. I think what happened is I probably overcooked it in the sous vide and then overcooked it on the stove. So that sucks. But oh, very tasty though. Okay. Taste the potato. Okay. All right. Okay, friends. Time to plate. We're gonna practice this. All right. I binge watched Culinary Class Wars. I know how to plate. I don't. I lied. I don't know how to plate. Okay. how to do the mash. I don't think my mash is okay, hold on, let's see. I will say again, if you guys watch Culinary Class Wars, something that was incredible was Chef Edward Lee. He plated something, and the way that he plated it, it definitely did not look intentional. And then whenever everything else started going on top of it, it turned from a mess into like fine dining. That shit was crazy, guys. Okay, I am gonna drain some of the green onions because I don't want them wet. I'm nervous. Okay, should I do... Oh, shit. Should I do sauce first? Or should I do... I feel like the potato needs to go first. Right? Maybe if I do... I don't... Okay, if I do potato... Potato, sauce... I'm panicking, guys. Okay. Damn, I went into non-verbal mode. Okay, we're gonna do... I don't know what I'm doing, guys. No idea what I'm doing. It's okay. We're trying. That's what we're doing. Is we're trying. Okay. Oh shit! I looked up before I saw. That's a good idea, though, Sissy. Thank you. Let's put smiley faces on the mashed potatoes. I'm going for a little bit something more refined, but in spirit, the smiley faces will be there. Oh shit! I dropped it. Alright, I have a pretty plate already, so here we go. Alright, let me... Yep. This is called practice. Okay. Wouldn't that be tragic if I just fucking lost all of this? Okay.
Oh, fuck.
What? Don't drop that. Mm-hmm. Okay. Sorry. I realized how nonverbal I went. Okay, we're gonna do like... I don't know how people be doing this. Well, obviously it's like your livelihood, but like people had 30 minutes to do this. Like make your dish, go. Like isn't that crazy? And they had like their little fancy tweezers and shit. Okay. I would panic and end up dissociating for the full 30 minutes. Right? I'm over here like sitting in the comfort of my own home. I'm like, yeah, I would make this, I'd make that. And I'm like, no the fuck I won't. I feel like there's a pile of green beans that are slightly more... Okay. Obviously we need some crunchies on top of these. If you guys had to cook a signature dish for like a competition, they're like, all right, yeah, the competition is a cooking competition. Everybody's in whatever. You're cooking a signature dish. What you cooking? That garlic slaps, y'all. I'd be in decision paralysis and be stuck. French toast or pancakes? Okay, yeah! I'd forget everything I know about food. Honestly, I would too. I think I'd probably do lap or a stir fry of some sort. I'd do like a lo mein, but like Ling's lo mein or whatever. Wait, somebody? Oh, this one. I need... Okay. Star of the show now, y'all. Check it out. I made them a little more even. So I keep realizing that I'm so hyper concentrated that I'm not saying anything, so thanks for being patient with me, guys. As you can tell, I'm trying really fucking hard. I'm being a hella try hard right now. I think these green onions would have been a touch bit better if I deep fried them. Alright. Oh, you know what would be really cool? If I actually, when I was doing cooking streams, I had a bell that I could press. Ding! Actually, before I ding, let me. All right. Ding! Order up. Also, the pup gets. Where are you? Come here. The pup gets an end piece. Sit. Go. Good boy. Wait. Good boy. Ding! Order up. Oh, he missed that. Sorry, it stuck to my finger. That's all you, boo. All right, for you today, sippers, I have a sous vide pork chop from a pork source from a local farm. We have mashed potatoes with Irish butter and milk. I made a pan sauce with a little bit of cornstarch and the leftover juices in the sous vide from the pork, alongside a stir-fried garlic green bean and spring onions on top. Enjoy. That also would be a panicking part too. Like, all right, you cook everything. Now you gotta explain it right. Like, if you miss something, like if it's a concept or something, and if you mess it up, like that like is a part of your shit that you fucked up. I've never, actually the only cooking competition I've ever been in was one when I was in college. It was for the res halls, I think. It was like an Iron Chef one. And I actually had a lot of fun in it, but other than that, I have not had, I've not been in a cooking competition or anything. I think it'd be a lot of fun. I think for funsies with friends would be fun. Like our friend Cody really likes to cook. I think cooking up against him would be really, really fun. Just some friendly competition. And for the wine pairing tonight, we have a Riesling Landkasse. From Aldi, of course. I hope I was supposed to... Was I supposed to chill this? I chilled it. Oops. Alright, let me take a couple pictures. Time to take some pictures. Take some pictures. Some pictures. Take some pictures. I need this. There we go. It's just this fucking random lemon in the back. Hold up. Bruce like, please, please. Oh god. Okay. I'm pretty happy with this, actually. Okay, friends. Well, I think it's that time. Wait, let me do one of these so you can see me. I realized I don't think you saw my face the entire time. Well, hopefully the food spoke for itself. But thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. I'm gonna go and I'll pour a glass of wine with y'all before I head out. Let me get. What the hell are my wine glasses? Do I have any wine glasses? Hey, babe. Yeah. Do we have any wine glasses upstairs?
I'm not sure. I think so.
Okay, hold up. I found some. Did you want some wine?
Sure.
Y'all want some wine? Okay. Oh god. Why did I put the glasses up in the tallest spot that I can't reach? I'm like, the fuck? The most delicious view. I'm glad. Okay, let me pour myself a little bit of wine for y'all. With y'all. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me while we cook dinner. We got some wonderful pork chops. I have photos that I will... if someone offers me wine, I'd presume it's a trick question. Oh, what trick do you expect from this question? I also feel like shit. No, I think I'm just crazy. Alright, Riesling. Isn't the bottle so pretty? I'm just a little bored with you guys. Cheers to the sippers. Boop. And then here, I'll do a capture moment if you guys wanna. Thumbnail moment. There we go. Wait, hold up. Cheers, friends. Bink. I don't have Rieslings often. I think Rieslings, that tastes a little bit like a Moscato, but it's not as sweet as a Moscato. So I like that. I think it'll pair well with dinner. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I had a blast. Again, we learned something new. Check it out. We learned how to do these green onions, which I think is super awesome. Need some sharper knives. Need some more practice, but K Barbecue's gonna go hard now because I know how to do this so much faster. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for coming and hanging out. I really appreciate each and every one of you, whether we were lurking or hanging out and chatting, everything in between. You know, I wouldn't be doing this stuff if it weren't here for y'all. So I really appreciate you guys. Night night, sissy. I love you. I love you too. The next time we're gonna be streaming, I'm probably gonna shoot again for next Monday. Because I think I'm busy this upcoming Sunday. But as always, I'll post in the Discord whenever I do get plans up. Usually the day of, unless I decide something beforehand. But yeah, as always, the Discord will be where I'll announce streaming. In the meantime, make sure you drink water, take care of yourself, and nourish yourself so that you can take care of the folks and animals and the beings around you that need the most. So, love you guys. Have a good night. And I will catch you guys next time. So wait, hold up. Let me do this thing. All right. Bye, everyone.